We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. I'm Kevin Harlan. Take a look at the Cavaliers. It's an opportunity for them to play. A heated matchup like this to play your best basketball. These are the games, guys, that show how well you match up against the other great teams in the league.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they've become a team that you really have to watch out for. I mean, just look at where they are in the standing. Remember where they were last year at this time? A big difference.
Yeah, big difference, Clark. It was a tough season a year ago, and as a result, there weren't a lot of expectations coming into this season. So I like what this club has done. I mean, they've really competed. They've come together as a unit. They're well coached and well prepared every night.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Draymond Green is out there with Harrison Barnes.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And their energy level at the defensive end was fantastic in that game, guys. They made finding an open shot very difficult in half-court situations.
And I thought, Steve, they excelled in transition defense as well. The energy level you talked about was obvious in that part of the game, too.
Here's Curry.
You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. A bad turnover differential and free throw differential, both things that have plagued this team.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. LeBron outside. Nobody near Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. Irving's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Curry attacking, and he gets it to go.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Here's LeBron. The Warriors pull it in. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Here's Green, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Mike Miller.
Draymond Green last season slimmed down to about 230 pounds. Pretty remarkable how he's transformed his body since his freshman season at Michigan State.
And Green, a combo forward, you know, he's able to play the 3 or the 4, and he's a good rebounder. I mean, he's got long arms that help him play effectively against bigger guys, even though he's only about 6'7".
And both free throws good for Green. And Green certainly not an elite athlete, Steve, but pretty quick on his feet.
Well, he's a jack of all trades, and I think he's been a pleasant surprise defensively. Just his awareness and his energy have really helped him out a lot. He can guard multiple positions for sure.
15 seconds on the shot.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry with a wide open look. And James pulls it down.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Kicks it to Irving. The drive by James.
You know, LeBron has an interesting tradition during the playoffs. He turns his cell phone off, stops watching sports television, and instead he watches movies and reads books. That sounds like a good life lesson for all of us.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Yeah, they've just been an ordinary team in terms of free throw shooting this year, guys. About 75%.
Cavaliers on D, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And no matter what they tried to do in that loss, Kevin, it just didn't work out for them.
Yeah, to me it seemed like they kind of gave into it. Like you said, they didn't show too much fight back when it got to double digits, and that's concerning.
Here's Iguodala, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
And for LeBron, that tradition started a handful of seasons ago, Clark. You'll even catch him reading books before games.
Well, you know, I've heard it said that all readers aren't leaders, but all leaders read. And LeBron James, whether it's fiction or nonfiction, autobiographies of Malcolm X, Jerry West, and even his friend Jay-Z, he has dedicated himself to expanding his knowledge. That's a good sign.
As you did. You're a voracious reader.
I love to read. I've always loved to read.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And the second free throw, good. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Curry with a wide open look, and the 3 ball is good. Curry's got 7.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The drive by LeBron. Blocked, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
18 seconds on the shot.
Goes up off the inbound, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Miller.
Here's Golden State. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Curry with the 3. Again, Curry missing.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
And James with the basket on the assist by Irving.
He gets another one. That's only his second make in 7 attempts, so a little bit of a struggle here to start.
Here's Curry. From outside the arc. Another miss by Curry.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
LeBron, good.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Thompson for the triple. And James pulls it down. James has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Curry wide open, and the Warriors miss again.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. Well, we can talk all we want about LeBron's incredible skill level, and that would be a day-long conversation. But he quite simply could be the most incredible physical athlete that I've ever seen, certainly playing basketball. I mean, you could maybe take that to any sport. Strength, size, speed, endurance, quickness. He's got it all, and he brings the mentality that the great ones have.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Barnes grabs the miss.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
3. Stephen Curry.
The Cavaliers trailing. LeBron kicks to Shumpert. Puts up a 3. Another miss by LeBron.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I mean, I'd say that is an easy look.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Cavaliers have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Well, he's shooting about 74% from the line this year, guys. A decent percentage.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Absolutely on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
Uncovered. Here's the 3. Again, James missing.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And, Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the layup is good. LeBron's got 11 points.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Curry can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
21 seconds on the shot.
There's the 3, and the shot is good. Curry's got 19 points.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Coming up Thursday, February 19th.
The offense coming. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the 2 stars, LeBron and Love at the 3 and the 4. Iman Shumpert is out there with Irving, and it's Miller in at the 5. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, LeBron James joining a younger team with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He said, "We're not ready right now. It will be a long process. My goal is still to win as many titles as possible, but what's most important for me is bringing one trophy back to Northeast Ohio. Our city hasn't had that feeling in a long, long time." Kevin, what a worthy goal.
Cleveland's last pro championship back in 1964, Doris. Thanks, Curry. Another miss by Curry.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
Iman Shumpert, an aggressive perimeter defender with lockdown potential. Still very foul prone early in his career, but he's got to...
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.